What is going on, everybody? Well, today we got some big news Morgan dropping from FGO NA in that we're going to be getting servant coins over a year early. We're going to be getting them May 23rd, and I definitely did not see this coming in. I thought maybe during Anniversary 5 we might get it, but just randomly it's like, hey, you guys are going to get it May 23rd, you're going to like it. Well, I'll gladly take it. So I have a full video on what I thought of servant coins, and I'll link that in the description, but quick overview is you get servant coins each time you summon a servant or bond them up, and here's sort of the chart right here, but essentially each time you summon a copy of a 5-star you get 90, 4-star 50, and a 3-star 30. And for welfares you get the coins through events, and each time you bond them you get a whole bunch of coins as well. So for an example, if you have an MP1 of a 5-star, you get the 90 coins for summoning, and if you get on the bod 10 you get another 80, so that is 170. And what are these coins used for? They are used for append skills, which grant various effects. They're pretty much the same through most servants, with the only one really different is the third one. With the first one you get increased attack on the extra card by 30-50%, and you sort of level them up like regular skills. They all start at level. You have to unlock the skill with the servant coins, which costs 120 per skill, so you need 360 in total if you want them all. And then after you unlock them, they start level 1, and then you level them up like regular skills. Like down here where you use various different coins, they use materials. It's just another sink into the game. But the big one you really want to focus on for now is the second append skill, which you start once you unlock it. You start the battle with 10% NP gauge, and if you level it all the way up to 10, which does cost a lore, it goes to 20%, which is absolutely huge. And a big thing about getting these servant coins a little over a year early is we're going to take advantage of 3 lottos with servant coins and Castorio, which is massive. So we got this upcoming Scatfest, we've got the Christmas lotto, and then we get the Nero Fest rerun where JP, they didn't have append skills for that where we got it, and that's going to make helping you 6 slot. See, that changes a whole bunch for the lotto, where you might be able to do now a 60 comp where you wouldn't be able to. It's huge. It's a huge update that we're gonna get early for 3 lottos. Now you can also use your server coins to grail past 100, and for each one it costs 1 grail and 37 coins, and it goes up by 2 levels, and it costs a lot of XP. I think from 100, like each 2-level increase, so 100, 102, it's about as much XP as getting from 1 to 100, so it costs a lot of XP, and it's definitely something you want to chip at more rather than trying to rush all at once. So it is a really nice update. So another thing I want to mention is it says here that you get servant coins based on the bond level and number of times you summon them before. The bond level is true, and for 5 and 4 stars it is true you get them how many times you summon them before, but 3, 2, 1 stars and Angry Mongos, you only get servant coins based on what is in your inventory in second archive. So that's why I sort of have my Asclepius just thrown away in my second archive, because I wanted to remember those servant coins. I'm like almost certain for 3 stars and lower you don't get them out if you've been summoned before this update. And another thing for welfares is you don't get them for the copies, you get them through the event, like from random quests or from the shopping events. And what I'm really curious what they're going to do is for welfares that haven't had a refund in JP, like Summer Hokusai, who I was trying to get to 120, but I'm like, oh, you don't get any like general server coins, and we don't have any really retroactive server coins from like summoning them. I wonder how they're going to do that in NA. We're going to get the Summer 4 rerun with Hokusai, Summer Saber Hokusai, before JP does, so we might get the extra server coins for her before JP, and yeah, we'll see how they do that with the welfares that have rerun between now and when server coins are supposed to release. If they're going to give us those welfare server coins, that's definitely something we should look out for. So yeah, just wanted to quickly talk about server coins, give a little overview if you haven't even heard of them before, and like I said, I'll link a bit more of an in-depth guide of over server coins whenever it released on JP. But in short, your waifus and stuff, you use the server coins for grails, but the most important thing is, I would say, to unlock this second pen skill. No matter what, this is just so much value. 20% if you start, even if just unlocking at 10% MP gauge at the start of battle, and up to 20% if you level up. That's huge. That's number one priority. And then second, if it's your waifu or husbando, then start using them to grail and pass 100. But that's not something you should really focus on like super hard right now. It's more of a slowly over time showing love for your waifu. Anyways, that's gonna do it for me. Thanks for watching, and I will see you on the next one. Later.